The motion to strike the fair notice defense was filed by the SEC over 10 months ago, and we took a look at it back then, which led to our video titled, "It's All About the Fair Notice Defense," in which I predicted this. Prediction, motion to strike denied. Why was I sitting next to a pressure cooker? Oh, that's right. I was implying that this motion put the SEC under a lot of pressure.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Go ahead, throw on those shades, buckle up, and let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. Total cryptocurrency market cap 1.8 trillion, BTC 39K, ETH 2500. XRP had a little bit of a rally, up about 10% in the past 7 days, 8% in the past 24 hours, currently sitting in that number 6 spot, 78 cents for XRP. Taking a look at the chart here, we can see the good news, XRP responding with a 14% pump here, going from the low 70s up into the mid 80s. XRP starting to wake back up here. XRP soars 15% as Ripple wins fair notice defense. But what's next? The San Francisco-based company has long argued that the SEC didn't give adequate notice of considering XRP to be a security. In fact, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO at Ripple, had reiterated the same in a February 19th tweet. Nonetheless, sensing a possible victory, defendant had clamped down on the SEC with different significant strikes. Ripple's lab defendant struck again as Judge Annalisa Torres denied the SEC's motion to strike from using a fair notice defense. The show's almost over. We got an updated schedule and status as of March 12, 2022. We're awaiting several discovery-related decisions that hopefully will be issued soon. Also, the recent decisions denying the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice, affirmative defense, and the individual defendant's motion to dismiss the SEC's first amended complaint have triggered other actions and deadlines. First, the SEC has to respond to 776 requests for admissions that relate to Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice affirmative defense. So the SEC must provide those responses to Ripple and the individual defendants no later than April 11, 2022. Second, now that the individual defendants' motion to dismiss have been denied, the individual defendants must file an answer to the first amended complaint, and the SEC and the individual defendants agreed in the initial case management plan back in February 2021 to a limited additional discovery period 120 days from the date of the decision on the motion to dismiss. So some probably limited fact and expert discovery on selected issues could occur during that 120-day period. Regarding the individual defendants, that limited additional discovery period ends July 8th, 2022. Finally, the deadline for the parties to exchange their respective statements of material facts pursuant to the local civil rule 56.1 and their pre-motion letters regarding motions for the summary judgment was adjourned. No specific date set pending resolutions of the motions to dismiss and strike. Now that these motions have been decided, that deadline can be rescheduled, although it hasn't been yet. And what this all means is that we still have some ways to go here, but progress is being made, and the decisions on the motion to strike and dismiss were important milestones, and the show's almost over.
To bring you up to speed, in response to the SEC's lawsuit that it sold XRP as an unregistered security, Ripple asserted a defense that it lacked fair notice that its conduct was in violation of law. I call this the fair notice defense because I'm a lawyer and have no originality. Now, the SEC didn't like this fair notice defense because it essentially puts the SEC's own actions on trial. The fair notice defense turned the lawsuit upside down and put the guidance that the SEC issued or failed to issue on trial. Now, it also puts a 2018 speech that Director Hinman gave back then at issue because he said in that speech that Bitcoin and Ether were not securities. So, of course, the SEC moved to strike the fair notice defense, which was probably a good move on its part, and argued that there was no legal basis for it. The motion to strike the fair notice defense was filed by the SEC over 10 months ago, and we took a look at it back then, which led to our video titled, "It's All About the Fair Notice Defense," in which I predicted this. Prediction, motion to strike denied. Why was I sitting next to a pressure cooker? Oh, that's right. I was implying that this motion put the SEC under a lot of pressure. Back in that May 2021 video, I explained that pressure pretty well, I think, and I said this about what could happen if the fair notice defense survived the motion to strike. In any case, one more super important thing I want you to understand about the fair notice defense. I think Ripple's argument that its sales of XRP were not a security are stronger than its fair notice defense, but I think the fair notice defense might be more important, and here's why. The US follows the rule of stare decisis, meaning that rulings from upper courts control the lower courts. The Kick Interactive case is from a same level court, so it's persuasive authority, but it's not binding. If the ruling was from an appellate court, which is a higher court, the ruling would be binding on the Ripple court, which is a lower court. So if Ripple wins on the fair notice defense, it becomes persuasive authority for any crypto company the SEC sues from this point forward. If the fair notice defense survives and Ripple wins, the SEC is going to have an uphill battle winning any other lawsuits they bring. But wait, it's even bigger than that. Listen to this. Even if Ripple loses the fair notice defense, they can appeal the ruling. And if an appellate court determines that Judge Torres was wrong and Ripple did not have fair notice, then the SEC is now really in trouble because that ruling is binding on every crypto lawsuit that comes along. For the most part, the SEC will not be able to bring any more crypto lawsuits. That's a smart guy, even though his co-host is cookware.
And even with the evidence continuing to pile in an XRP Ripple win, they will continue to drag this thing out. But lucky for us, that means we can continue buying up those generational wealth bags under $1. 347 million XRP shifted by Ripple, FTX, and other top-tier exchanges. Massive amounts of XRP being moved behind the scenes. Bit true, if you're topping up your XRP bags and want to put the coins to good use, you can earn BTR with them at a 7% APY starting March 14th, 1300 UTC with yield farming on BitTrue. Take a look at all the pools here. XRP yield farming, 7% APY. NFT updates here. Ripple plans to upgrade its NFT standard via an upcoming release. According to a recent Ripple blog post, the Ripple X team might propose that an upgrade to its NFT standard could be included in the upcoming software release. Ripple says that its project continues to be developed and tested on the NFT DevNet. It intends to uncover additional tokenization capabilities on the XRP ledger, but hopes that this could inspire upcoming projects and applications. GDLT Sunday, 13/22, spring forward, brighter days ahead. And don't forget the Bearable Guy calendar here as March 13th with the heart as we spring forward into sunnier times. I hope you got those bags packed, locked and loaded. Also, Bearable Guy here updating his profile picture. Blink of an eye, they're going to flip that switch and your lives will be changed forever as long as you got a bag of that XRP. Bad news for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in the EU, unless your XRP eco-friendly, fast, efficient. The proof of work ban has basically made its way back into the draft of the European Parliament that will be voted on the committee on Monday, which is bad news for the proof of work that doesn't work. RafaK, Ripple will be allowed to argue its case as the SEC's motion to strike fair notice defense is denied. Has the judge underscored some interesting points that may play out later? I'm not a lawyer, but seems like there are two important footnotes. A point of clarification, the fair notice defense Ripple argues is not simply a defense. The SEC never told them selling XRP was wrong. For example, police don't have to tell you not to rob banks. You should know. The issue is it was never clear in the first place, even after asking. And while the police don't have to tell us not to rob banks, loading up on those XRP bags, you're doing exactly that, robbing the banks, BYOB. John Dean says what's crazy to me about this market is there's people out there that won't touch XRP at 85 cents, but will be buying as much as they can at $1.85 or at $5.89. It's baffling to me. Dark Defender says, hi there, XRP is staying just above our resistance at 85. She'll surpass this level this week and hit $1.06. Support 78, 70, 61. Resistance 85, 106, 126, 175. As soon as 175 is broken, XRP will target $2.12, $13.33 respectively. Have a great weekend. Also, XRP bullish above 85, extra bullish above 185, and extravagantly bullish above 331. Always keep an eye on the supports. And with that being said, Mr. XR Free, dear Total the last car, what is the first thing I do with the new one? XRP on the playlist to get your day started with some extra bullishness. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Peace out, Moon family.
Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo. Net memos, SEC said though, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle finger to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals. To the top, I need a medal. Stay holy in my temple, ripple net my bezel. Never sold, I never settled. Knew what I hold was special. I knew the fundamentals, flipped the switch, oh, it was accidental. Big bags, yeah, I got several. Got rockets for rentals, moonship my vessels. You could not